Welcome back to Cipher Sports. This is Season 1, Episode 7. We on our way. Alright, last time we talked about the rule book. But a rule book is just paper. Today, we talk about something more powerful. The referee. Because it doesn't matter what the rules say. What matters is who enforces them. And whoever controls the whistle controls the game. You see, at first glance, sports seems simple. Step out of bounds, you lose the ball, you commit a foul, you get penalized. Clean, clear, fair. But that's only true in theory, because the people enforcing the rules aren't machines. They make choices. They decide what gets called, what gets ignored, what gets reviewed, and what gets waved off. And over time, blowing the whistle stops being just about fairness. It becomes about influence. It's subtle, but it steers everything. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever watched a game and thought, why are they only calling fouls on one team? That feeling isn't random, man. That's your instincts recognizing enforcement. Listen, nobody turns on the TV to watch a referee. You barely notice them until they ruin the game. A terrible call in the fourth quarter, a missed foul at the end of the buzzer, a flag that changes everything. One moment can flip the entire atmosphere, because once fans start asking, wait, is this rigged? The magic dies. And there's the simple truth. Sports don't make money because of talent alone. They make money because of trust. People can handle a player making a mistake. What they struggle with is a system that feels unfair. So ask yourself, what makes you turn the TV off faster? A bad play or a bad call with no accountability? You see, every sport eventually runs into the same poison. Playing favorites. Same rule, different outcome. The superstar gets a warning, but the rookie gets ejected. We all seen it, man. When rules apply differently depending on status, the competition stops feeling real. Not because someone missed a shot, but because fairness disappeared. And once fairness disappears, the scoreboard loses meaning. Do you truly believe the rules hit a star and the bench player the same way? Or do some people operate under softer consequences? That's enforcement revealing power. Now, then comes the illusion of discipline. The fine line that doesn't hurt, the warning that changes nothing. A multi-millionaire gets fined $10,000. On paper, it's punishment. In reality, it's just the cost of doing business. And if breaking a rule doesn't actually change behavior, then the rule isn't real. It's branding. So ask yourself, man, is a rule still powerful if violating it doesn't cost anything meaningful? You see, here's the part most people miss. The rule book doesn't hold power. Enforcement does. The person blowing the whistle can kill the momentum, shift the narrative, protect the star, decide a championship. And when Monday morning conversations are about the referee instead of the athletes, the system has stepped into the spotlight. The sport is no longer the main character, man. The enforcement is. Look, have you ever felt like you were watching officials decide the game instead of the players? That's not just frustration, man. That's awareness. You see, every billion-dollar league rests on one invisible pillar: the belief that the game is fair. If fans believe the calls are honest, the sport grows. If trust fractures, everything cracks. Because if rules are negotiable, then the final score is negotiable. And if the final score doesn't feel real, it's no longer competition, y'all. It's entertainment theater. So what matters more for league survival? The best athletes in the world, or a game people can trust? All right, y'all, let's break this down, man. Let's simplify this. Sports don't run on rules. They run on enforcement. The rule book tells us what should happen. The referee decides what actually happens. When enforcement is consistent, the game feels fair. When enforcement changes depending on who you are, trust fades. And when trust fades, the outcome feels staged. A system only works when consequences apply equally to everyone. The moment enforcement becomes selective, power shifts. And once people believe the outcome is influenced, they stop believing in the game altogether. That's not just sports, man. That's how every system works. Here's my take on it. Rules create order, enforcement creates power. You see, sports don't die because someone broke a rule. They die when people stop believing the system is fair. The moment consequences aren't equal, the score stops feeling real. And when the score doesn't matter, there's no reason to watch, fam. In the next episode, we look at what happens when the final score itself gets questioned, and why leagues must constantly prove the outcome isn't manufactured. This is Cipher Sports. Stay sharp. Stay precise. Peace.
This Cipher Sport, no time to get up and ignore. Move with precision. Some of you been winning from the beginning. Born winners, born winners. This is Cipher Sport, no time to get up and ignore. Move with precision. Some of you been winning from the beginning. Born winners, born winners.
Good news, ninjas, I'm here to deliver the word that creates winners, makes them turn sinners unheard. But there's no need for that. This Cipher Sport, time now to reel you back, locking the court. Spotlight right, excitement tight. Benz parked under street lights. Prepare with the skills you had. You told them you could've made more out of life. Facts, they laughed at the vision, didn't see the design. Now they watching the replay, trying to read the signs. Overnight success took years in the making. Now the future calling, ain't no time for faking. This ain't luck, it's alignment and grind with preparation meets timing. Shine every stack, track every moment, and record in the immersive arena.